So I didn't reset the loop here, but hopefully I can get to in between quick enough that it doesn't matter. You. Nope. They're the headlights. I don't know why I've started trying to lock onto stuff with R3. I think it's because a lot of other games, like a lot of more stereotypical games, you lock on with R3 for things. And I've still got Ash Twin to explore. This video game. There's so much to do. I feel like I've been playing this game for like how many loops now? And I've recorded all of it, which is going to take up so much hard drive space to the point where I think I'm going to have to start deleting stuff soon. But we'll get to that. Right. Is this the... Yes, exactly where I need to be. Oh, halt. Careful. Up. Up. Readjust yourself. Come on. Realign. There we go. You'd thought, by this point, I'd have figured out how to not fuck the ship up when doing this. But you would think wrong. You would be very wrong. I'm very glad I decided to come here instead of just going... Because there was a part of me for a second that wanted to go back to... Brittle Hollow. Because there's the Tower of Quantum Knowledge there I still want to try and get into. And I have a suspicion I need to wait for it to fall through the white hole, well, fall into the black hole and out of the white hole, in order to, access it properly. Because I can't think of any other way of doing it. And my other theory in that direction, is that I've not been, and this is going to sound weird, I've not been to Hollow's Lantern, and that might sound strange, but it's one of the things that shows up on the map, same as the Interloper. So I have a sneaking suspicion that it is actually something you can land on, because there can be information to do with it. So I wonder if, because it's a volcano planet thing, I wonder if you can fly into the volcano, like the volcanoes of Hollow's Lantern, and, I don't know, maybe, aim the rocks that it fires? Because it's those, molten magma rock things that make parts of the planet fall off. And I'm not even sure if the order in which the parts of the planet fall off are set in stone or not. And, I'm not sure if that's one of those things that might possibly be random. Because there are a few random things in the game that aren't set in stone every loop. Or I say a few, I only know of one for certain, and it's the probe cannon. Okay, here we go. So this is Stepping Stone. And man, is that scary. Oh. So I can see the pathways down there. My scout is... Ah. Here we go. There we go. Hello, fishy demon. How are you? Other than frighteningly terrifying. Ugh. This is a dead one, and it gives me the heebie-jeebies. And now I'm sad. I thought that was a Nomai thing for a second. It's just... it's just bad. Right. So these are the kids talking. Whoever it was when we ended last time is the anglerfish. Rule change. The anglerfish now has to wear a blindfold and do not peek. Okay. Whoever it was... So they made a game out of the anglerfish. Why we're changing it is too hard if you can't see anything. Aunt Pie. Oh. Okay. So Pie and... Oh, that's even more sad, because I know Pie and Poke were the ones on the Interloper that made the seed, or the core thing blow up. That's just... Whoa. Says real anglerfish are blind, so you have to wear a blindfold. The rule stands. Rule update. It's okay if younger kids don't wear the blindfold when they're it. The rest of us will still wear it for scientific accuracy and to make the game more even. What is the game? The rest of us, the little fish, line up against one wall. When the anglerfish says go, the little fish sneak across to the other side. So that's what I'm trying to do. If the anglerfish catches you, you're eaten. Well, ugh, yeah, okay. The last little fish to be caught is the new anglerfish. The old anglerfish gives the new anglerfish the blindfold and becomes a little fish. Okay. Real anglerfish are blind, so you have to wear a blindfold. So it's basically hide and seek is what they're playing, but apparently these fish bastards are blind. So how do they find anything? Like, how do they find their prey? So if it's blind, do you just need to not make noise? Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, this was that weird thing I could see when I was taking pictures with the scout. Get me in. Get me out. Oh, this was the... that was the top anyway. 3 minutes of oxygen. That's alright, because time freezes while we're reading. Mallory, anglerfish study. Okay, trying to figure it out from kids' scrolling's probably harder to do than just coming straight to people that know what they're talking about. This anglerfish digestive tract suggests death by starvation, so that's the one downstairs, the fossil. Visually, the specimen appears to be of the same species as the anglerfish in Dark Bramble. We don't believe it originated from this planet. Yeah, we got that. The long growth protruding from its head is bioluminescent. Perhaps it used this growth to attract prey, a lure. An update. Oh, this is Collis. Or Collius. Update, Mallory. While I was here making sketches of the anglerfish, I observed the children I saw earlier playing here again. They've added a rule to their game that incorporates our research. It's wonderful. I'm entirely delighted. It's never too early to appreciate biology. So, am I to assume that because the anglerfish are blind, flying in there and being quiet about it as best you can will make it so that they don't know anything is even there, like, going on. Because if you don't have the information that they're blind, and if you don't have the information of, like, sending your scout into the seed on Timberhearth, then you'll just go towards any of those lights and be, well, probably eaten if you get close enough. I wonder if it's just, if the light from their tentacle thing, like their actual anglerfish thing, sees you. Is Ash Twin low enough? I'm not sure just yet. I'm going to run out of oxygen if I'm not careful, though. But yeah, I wonder if that's the entire point of it, is that maybe they're not so scary as long as you know not to go near the actual anglerfish. One player was the anglerfish and wore a blindfold. The rest of the children, the little fish, lined up against one wall. When the anglerfish said go, the little fish had to sneak across to the other side. I wonder... because you can use your probe to attach to one of the, like, things, because you can see the skeleton where... I can't remember his name. Feldspar. Him. Like, he seems to have set up camp on inside Dark Bramble, by the looks of it. But I do wonder if you could launch your probe into, like a wall or something somewhere, like pretending to be one of the other little fish in this scenario. I did actual quotation marks with my fingers. To try and distract the actual anglerfish away from the ship. Or if the ship's even too loud on its own and you need to use the... just the spacesuit, which doesn't sound fun, because being out there on your own sounds even more fucking terrifying. Added because real anglerfish are blind. Adult Nemo were delighted to see children incorporate their research into the game's rules. Okay. So that's all in service of trying to get to the vessel and escape Pod 3, which we'll eventually do. This thing. I have a much better idea what this is for, because I assume the Black Hole Forge was important to this because they needed warp cores, and they used that to make warp cores. This is all the quantum stuff, so we've still got the quantum cave to explore. I don't actually remember where the quantum cave is, you know? Like, we went to it earlier, kind of by accident. I think it was near... although to be fair, I suppose I could just use the tracker. The actual... I can't remember what it's called. Signal scope. There we are. I had to wait for it to show up on my screen so I could say the name of it. Where's Ash Twin? It can't be far. It's literally attached to this planet. But I want to see if we can explore some of that now that it's a bit lower and still have a bit of time left to actually explore it. I suppose I could park away from... Yeah, because I can park on this and it's fine. Yeah, because I don't want my ship to get sucked into that. So I started... Which one did I start at? I think it was Giant's Deep. This isn't Giant's Deep. What is this one? Oh shit. What? Where is this launching to? Where were you trying to go? I can put a scroll in this wall. But I don't have a scroll. So which celestial body is this supposed to line up with? Also, this tower seems broke. Where is this scroll, I wonder? Oh. Aha! You're coming with me. Before the sand thing gets back here. And whoever thought up how this solar system works is a crazy person, or probably most likely a set of crazy people. Friends visiting from the Hanging City. Oh, this is the Hanging City. Okay. Oh! Is that why there's two warp points? There's one above and one below. Oh, is this finally going to be the thing that gets me to Black Hole Forge? I'm so happy. We are planning the Ash Twin project at the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin's equator. I became lost on Ember Twin. My gratitude that Raimi found me, but the... Oh, it's Connor. But the High Energy Lab is the building with the large solar panels. Okay, so there were solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. I imagine that otherwise immensely clever Connoy would lose his own head if it weren't anatomically impossible. Okay. So this is... Is this going to line me up with... Yep. So this is top side. What? Nope, this is in fact... Ember Twin. What? Very confusing. Okay then. So that's Ember Twin. What is this then? I'm gonna wait and see if this lines up with anything. Where's this gonna send me, if anywhere? Is it Brittle Hollow again? Nope. Maybe this doesn't send you anywhere. You have failed me. I don't know if just let it do a loop. It's kind of passed by everything it could go to. And if that's the one to Ember Twin, I would think that sending you to Ash Twin on Ash Twin doesn't make any sense. So I don't know how that would work. But nothing else here makes sense either, so I don't know. So I don't think this warp tower works. This dude was trying to bring something into it though. What was this warp tower for? If that's Ember Twin, the hell is that? Intriguing. Okay. I want to know. Man, I thought I was finally going to get to the Black Hole Forge. I thought I was going to be right. So this is Timberhearth, because of the trees. So I could go back to Timber via this. I don't really have a reason to. And the sand. Oh, he coming. Ow! My dome! Is this the Hanging City? Topside Hanging City. Where's this? Excuse me? Clara, here's our first delivery. Yarrow 1 warp core, fresh from the Black Hole Forge. Root is installing this core's sibling on Brittle Hollow as I write this. My gratitude, Clara, with this, the Ash Twin project is underway. I confess I'm deeply curious about what you and Poke found on the White Hole Station that started this project. Could have come sometime to learn more. I recommend you do. The White Hole Station is the model for the towers being built for the Ash Twin project, so a visit to the station would be doubly useful. This is the White Hole Station with you, Clara. Yarrow, stop using this scroll wall to flirt with my sister. Get him, Poke. In romantic matters, her density rivals on Neutron Star. And go meet her on the White Hole Station. Oh. I'd be happy to explain our findings. I wish I could wait here for you to arrive, but the forge and my unfinished work there is calling. I'll return with more materials soon. Now, I have a sneaking suspicion that... Okay, I'm explaining my theory here. There's two sides to Brittle Hollow. There's the top side and there's the bottom side. This will launch me to the top of Brittle Hollow, which is all well and good. Man, that looks cool. That's like the sand dune going over. So this will warp me to the top side of Brittle Hollow because that's how this works. However, these are on Brittle Hollow as well, and I'm technically upside down here on this like gravity floor stuff, directly below the warp core on the other side, looking up. Yeah, there's like a mural of like the inside of Brittle Hollow and the warp and the black hole and stuff. So is the way, because these people literally just got here to deliver warp cores, so I better be right. I better wait here long enough, and eventually it'll warp me to the underside. I hope I'm right. I've been stood on this for a little while already though, but I did get off of here to go and explain my theory, so I'm gonna wait a little bit and see. I don't seem to be. Man, I thought I was smart. Maybe just this warp platform thing gets you to the Black Hole Forge because the White Hole Station already gets you to the top side of the warp panel. So maybe this one gets you to the bottom side of the warp panel? Maybe it's simpler than us making it out. It'd be a cool puzzle if you have to stand underneath this thing. Oh god. Hey. So I was overthinking it. Oh man. You remember when we were down there trying to climb this thing? How stupid I am. I'm not gonna say was, am. Continue to be stupid. Man. This game's incredible sometimes. What the hell? So yeah, this is just return status and departure and arrival. And there's Ember Twin over there. And these corpses again. I go through such mood swings with this game now that every time I see these guys I'm... sad? I don't want explosions, I forgot. Black Hole Forge left, okay. So, okay, two things I need to remember. One, I'm upside down. Two, do not, under any circumstances, jump or use your like jet booster thing to try and move about quicker, because it will just end in your doom. And as much as I'm looking forward to Doom coming out, I don't want to fall to mine anytime soon. So I need panels, which I assume this is where, because the controls for the Black Hole Forge are there, and I can't get to them from here. Oh man, I have a mission for the next loop, if I'm thinking correctly. I need to... How does this time out? I need to run here, but not here. I need to run to here on the actual planet, move the Black Hole Forge down here, then get back on the ship, run to Ash Twin, get on the platform and come here so I can get into the Black Hole Forge. I think. So this is... yeah, these are the towers. These are the things I couldn't get over because they were broken. I have no reason to go down there. I am, however, going to check both sides just in case. But yeah, they're both just broken. Okay, so we finally did one of the things we were aiming to do. I can also hear the end of this run coming to a point. So hopefully, this is up and down. Oh, is this... Yes. Black Hole Forge and Hanging City. This is the thing underneath where I originally came to this planet. I don't think there's anything more I can do here. I don't think there's any extra things hidden for me. I think I literally just need to do what I just mentioned. I need to come here, lower the Black Hole Forge, run back to Ash Twin, and then come here properly. But yeah, I'll show you. I mean, this is that portal that I tried to fire my scout down back fucking how many runs ago. But yeah, do you remember this place? This thing. Hanging City, 50 meters below. Oh man. Right, son. It's time for you to take me home. Ooh, one thing. I want to check something quickly. Because the sun's about to go off, but I've got an idea. I can use this for a little bit more information. Send my ass to space! Is... Oh god, this is so difficult. Is the Tower of Quantum Knowledge anywhere around here? Oh man, I can't see a damned thing. Son, I understand, but... That's Whitehall Station. Emergency scout call received. I honestly can't see. There's so much out here. Right, keep your eyeballs peeled. I think if we go there late in the loop, I think the Tower of Quantum Knowledge is out there. That's my theory, and until I can prove it otherwise, I will hold that as what I need to go and do at some point. It was pretty funny trying to find it just in pitch blackness because the sun was exploding. Oh man. Yeah, we're finally... Oh no. Oh no. I've just realised the implications. I now know how to deal with the anglerfish. Well, I have as much information as the game's going to give me to deal with the anglerfish. I'm going to need to go to Dark Bramble sooner than later. I'm going to have to actually go and face my fishy fears. But not today.